Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Connection saying it's a bit laggy here. But before I carry on, Cristiano Ronaldo is back at Manchester United. Cristiano Ronaldo is back in the Premier League. One of the world's greatest players is back at the club where he made his name. One of the greatest players to ever play the game is back. And he's back in England with fans in a Manchester United team who were regarded as one of the title contenders for this season. Before carrying on to this video, if you are new here, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe for more. Wow. As you can tell, I'm adding a bit of drama into this in the way I'm speaking. But wow, let's get into the news straight away. As we can see, Fabrizio Romano, who's reported this all day when the news broke that Manchester United were interested in Cristiano Ronaldo, that they were in discussions, everything like that. It's now official. It's been made official by the Manchester United statement. Let's have a look at that for you as well, just so you can get some proof if you haven't seen it already. Manchester United Twitter account, welcome home Cristiano Ronaldo. Wow, well, let's get back into this. Manchester United will pay 15 million euros with 8 million in add-ons as a fee to Juventus for Cristiano Ronaldo. Going to be around 20 million euros guaranteed to Juventus, as some add-ons are easy. So they will probably most likely be appearance bonuses, goals bonuses, titles. I'm sure they will be the harder ones, but this one is just for appearance and those things there, I imagine. Paul Pogba has never been discussed as part of the negotiation with Juve. He is staying. Let's bring you back here for a second. So Cristiano Ronaldo has gone to Manchester United for, let's say, at the most, 23 million euros. So what is that in pounds? That's less than 20 million pounds, 19 million pounds. So you're telling me that Cristiano Ronaldo, yes, I know he's at the age he is and with the contract situation, has gone for even cheaper than Varane, when Manchester United fans this summer were talking about how much of a good deal they got with Rafael Varane. So this summer, Manchester United have got Cristiano Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho, and Rafael Varane for less than what Arsenal bought this window. I know it's completely different signings and they're all under different circumstances, and that's what I would argue as an Arsenal fan. But bringing in Cristiano Ronaldo, who's caused me as an Arsenal fan and many other Premier League fans so much torture in Arsenal, for myself, I'm speaking anecdotal, from the end of our best years to our early days at the Emirates, in the Premier League, the Champions League. Won multiple titles with Alex Ferguson, Ballon d'Ors, Club World Cups, FA Cups, Premier Leagues, of course. I think I've said that already. But Cristiano Ronaldo is back. CR7, is he going to be wearing the number 7? Surely Cavani has to give up that number 7 now. But that's the thing. I'm sure, like, once you register the players in the Premier League for the season, the number that they wear, they can't. I'm sure they have to keep it. But anyways, let me go. Let's just go back into the Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is what people like. I'm sure you know how good he is, but let's go into those numbers right there. So in La Liga, he made 292 appearances and scored 311 goals. 311 goals. He scored more goals than appearances in La Liga, and he made almost 300. In the Premier League, He's had not 196 appearances and 84 goals. Is Ronaldo going to be a Premier League centurion? Will he make it? I'm going yes. I'm saying yes. And I don't think I'll be the only one to say that. In the Champions League, he's the highest Champions League goal scorer ever in 134 goals. In the Serie A, in 98 appearances, he didn't even break 100 appearances. Whilst he was there, he has scored 81 goals. In the Copa del Rey, 30 in 22, FA Cup, 26 appearances. No, not 30 in 22. He had 30 appearances, 22 goals. He scored 13 in 26. And yet, let's just go all the way down to those career. This is club career, by the way. This is club career. So this isn't adding on the international goals. He's made nearly 900 appearances and scored 674 goals with 229 assists. Internationally, he's made 179 caps and 109 goals. Wow. And then if you just want to have a quick look at those accolades that he has right there, individual and team honours. 2 times the FIFA's Men Player of the Year, the best FIFA Men's Player of the Year. Sorry, I really muddled that. 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, 3-time UEFA Best Player in Europe, 19 occasions he's finished as top goal scorer in the competitions, whether that's the Euros, Serie A, Nations League, Club World Cup, Champions League, seasons, etc. The best player of the competition. He's only won that 1 time in Serie A. 5-time Player of the Year. FIFA Puskás Award. That was that long range. Was it? Nah, couldn't have been. He was at Real Madrid in 2009. 10-time Footballer of the Year. If you know what I'm on about, Porto fans, apologies. 1-time European champion. 5-time Champions League winner. FA Cups, Premier Leagues, multiple of them, League Cup, Spanish. Yeah, the list goes on. I can't go forever because we will be here forever when it comes to talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. One of the greatest players to ever play the game is back at Manchester United. Before I carry on, and then I'm going to go into some questions. I'm going to ask you guys some questions, and I'm going to ask myself and answer myself, and then I want to hear what you guys think as well. So let's have a look at this squad right here for Manchester United this season. They have 2 goalkeepers, 2 first-choice goalkeepers. David De Gea, who was in his peak and his prime not too long ago, a few years back, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, if not the best, under Jose Mourinho and Louis van Gaal. Now he's not at that same level, but he's still a top goalkeeper. We've got Dean Henderson, who's one of the most sought after English goalkeepers just last year, just 12 months ago, which is why Manchester United had to offer him a contract to stay at the club worth over 100 grand a week for a second choice goalkeeper in Dean Henderson. The rest don't matter. Tom Heaton, 3rd choice, Lee Grant, 4th. At the back, we have a transfer record for an English defender in Harry Maguire. Is he still the most expensive defender in the world? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, one of the most expensive defenders in the world. England's #1 centre-back, in my opinion. One of the first names on the team sheet for the England national team. And that England national team isn't bad, as they did make the Euros final. Next to him is their brand new signing, who everyone was raving about, and I'm raving about as well, from Real Madrid, who has won those Champions Leagues with Cristiano Ronaldo, Rafael Varane. A World Cup winner as well. Yeah. And they signed him from Real Madrid this summer. Also at the back, also at centre-back, you have a Sweden international in Victor Lindelof. Sorry, is the connection going a bit here? Eric Bailly, a Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast international, as backup centre backs as well. They're not, come on, they're not bad backup centre backs. And then in the full back position, we have Luke Shaw, one of the best left back in the Premier League last season, and one of the best left backs in the world at this moment in time, with an understudy of Alex Telles, one of the most sought after left backs with high goal contributions, whether it's goals or assists from his previous club, Porto, and a Brazilian international. And then at right back, we have arguably the best 1v1 defender in the world and 1v1 right backs definitely in the world in Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Raheem Sterling still can't get out of his pocket. Will he get out of his pocket this season? I don't know. And then backup right back of Diogo Dalot, who's a Portugal international as well. So that's the defense. Then you got some few players. You got a few more players like Mengi, Phil Jones, who ain't getting a game this season. You may as well see you later, go on loan, rip up your contract, whatever. Mengi, I do think is a good player as well. He's coming off, but we'll have to wait and see. He's not ready, and he's not go. Even if he was ready, he's not getting in front of these centre backs there. And then in midfield, let's start off with him, Paul Bill Pogba, a World Cup winner, a Champions League finalist with Juventus against Ronaldo. One of the best midfielders in the world, arguably some say the best. He's up there on his day. Unplayable on his day. If everybody's on their day, he is the best. His problem is consistency. He started off the season with 5 assists in 2 games. We know what year this is for Pogba. Stays fit, unplayable. Plays from deep, dominates midfield. Nobody can beat him for skill, athleticism, anything. Paul Pogba could be anything he wants to be. He is the midfield. He is the midfield version of Cristiano Ronaldo. If you could make Cristiano Ronaldo a midfielder, or not necessarily make Cristiano Ronaldo a midfielder, if you can create a midfielder like how you would create a striker in Cristiano Ronaldo, that is Paul Pogba, providing the ammunition for CR7. Look right here. Shearer, a Manchester United fan. I'm gassed for this one, bro. I know you are. Finally gonna get I know them. You've got them old AIG Vodafone's Manchester United shirts. Now you're getting it. If I was you, you've got to get a shirt because this is a collector's item. In a few years to come, you'll have this on your wall. Don't wash it. Don't wear it too much either. If you do wear it, you can't wash that. You don't want to wash that. You don't want to have the CR7 peeling. Come on, bro. You don't want that. So look after it. When you do get it, look after it. It's official. Getting that number 7 on your back. But anyways, back to the video. Fred. Yeah, you know my thoughts on Fred, to be honest. I don't think he's good enough for Manchester United. Not at all. They do. If Manchester United signed a centre defensive midfielder, which I don't think they will, I don't think they're going to sign anyone now. But then that would be ridiculous. Then they would be the title favourites for me. Are they already? We'll have to wait and see. Well, that kind of gives you a hint away. I feel like they're going to sell out, Yeah, you're going to have to be quite lucky to get it. It will sell out. Do you know what? It'll be like the England shirts. Do you remember them? Again, trying to get an England shirt during the Euros. Trying to get a Man United Cristiano Ronaldo one might be a long shot, even for the season, bro. Yeah, it's going to be difficult. You're going to have to... But you're gonna have to try. So look out for this one. It's gonna be like a new Jordan drop. Yeah, for a while. You are right. Probably still can't get an England shirt yet. Yeah, me and you tried to get that one during the Euros. Quite glad didn't get it in the end after what happened. Not in the final, but afterwards. So yeah, I understand what you mean, my bro. You are gonna struggle. But then also supporting Cristiano Ronaldo, as he does for Portugal, doesn't put the same performances for Portugal with that system as we saw in the Euros. But the one who turned everything around for Manchester United as soon as he came in. Before he came in, Man United fans, if you're listening, he was not he was, sorry. You was fighting for the top four, and without Bruno Fernandes, you were outside contenders to make the top four. As soon as Bruno Fernandes came in and impacted the team in the way that he did, you solidified top four, and you've only gone and kicked on to be title challengers, as you were last season. Well, you finished second, so you came runners up, and Bruno Fernandes is a massive part of that. Without Bruno, even last season, I'd see you finishing fourth at best. But last season, his goals, his contribution, his leadership, his ability to control and be a presence on the pitch and have that mentality of winning brought you there. And hopefully, well, he only wants to be a winner, and now he's got Ronaldo in that side. But yeah, then you got Dan James as well. He does a job in certain games, whether you like him or not. Dan James does a job in certain games. Leeds United can't deal with Dan James, and you can see why Marcelo Bielsa wanted him. Let's have a look what you've just said there. Darren Fletcher did a madness for how much Darren Fletcher this season, he's done a great. He's got Sancho for 27 million less than you would have had to pay for last summer, a year ago. He's got Rafael Varane at 34 million. And now he's got Ronaldo at 23 million euros, which equates to about 19 million pounds. So less than 20 million. So you've got Ronaldo for about 3 million more than we've got Albert Sambi Lokonga. That's all I've got to say. So yeah, reckon he'll get the number. He has to. What's his name? CR7. Yeah, you can't have CR9. I know he wore 9 at Real Madrid in his first season, or was it first 2 seasons? I know he signed with the number 9. And then he had 28 at Sporting Lisbon. But for me, he has to take that 7 off Cavani. Whether the Premier League will allow it, though, being as I don't think you're allowed to change players' registration. Sorry, I've just seen that comment come in. Might be CR11. He would look, whatever number he's got on his back, I'm sure you'll be happy with. But it has to be CR7. The brand, everything. You got to pay into the brand. Edison Cavani, I'd rip up his contract. I would. When Ronaldo's there, you can. Yeah, it's a madness. But that would cost United a bit too much. Nemanja Matic, not good enough either. But those two squad players, and they will be what they are now, squad players at best. Let me go back to there. He's not playing until after the international break, though, I think. Yeah. You can't play today, Shearer, because of the deadline for the squads for the signing to happen is midday on Friday, and it's officially been announced, but I don't think he would have made the deadline in time. I don't think it would have went through, processed, all those things. And who knows? I'm not sure if he'll not be able to quarantine, etc. with coronavirus. So we'll have to wait and see for that. But yeah, back into Manchester United. Donny van der Beek, poor lad can't get a game. He was a key player for Ajax in their Champions League run as he went to the semi-finals. He's a Netherlands international, key player for the Netherlands as well, when fit. You've got that also coming off the bench and being a squad player. Scott McTominay. You really do need to sign a centre defensive midfielder, and indeed, maybe next season, that's when you will be the true challengers for the Premier League. Jesse Lingard also as a squad player as well. We know that's what he can provide. You've got such depth now at Manchester United. Juan Mata. But this is where it gets interesting. As you can see, who's at the bottom there? Ronaldo, 7. Edison Cavani, 7. We'll have to wait and see for that. But Cavani, PSG's greatest ever goal scorer in Edison Cavani. Anthony Martial, dubbed as the next Thierry Henry, he had a Ballon d'Or add-on in his contract. He was deemed as one of the Golden Boy. I think he did win the Golden Boy award when he was a teenager. Not really hit it off at Manchester United in recent seasons. Had a good start, though, especially with the number 9 on his back. Really struggled last season, but had a decent one the season before. Marcus Rashford. The talisman, another talisman for Manchester United. Another one. Key player. He'll score 15 goals minimum as long as he stays fit and comes back sharp or gets back to sharpness as quickly as possible. Before I go into the next one, who's one of my favourites, I'm going to read these comments. Donny needs to start. I say this to you every time. Yes, you did. You said it for the last game against Southampton. If you do get a 6, though, I don't think you will now. But if you did get a 6, I think Donny van der Beek would start more games, because then you wouldn't be required to play the double pivot in that midfield. You wouldn't require Fred and McTominay doing that same role. To provide that defensive stability, as they don't have high enough defensive numbers in terms of tackles and interceptions, or as good at passing in terms of ball retention and range of passing as well, to kind of like spread the play a bit for Manchester United. So, or don't have enough pass variations. So yeah, you don't have a number 6. For me, if you was to look at someone, you'd need someone like an Ndidi there, who would excel in those tackles and interception numbers. If you wanted someone for the passing, so a bit more like a new school Busquets, you got someone like from Juventus as well, a Rodrigo Bentancur, who's got excellent passing numbers, who's got good ball progression as well, and has good passing numbers. So those are the type of players that you want, and that the type of 6 that you would need there for Donny to get more game time. No need for Fred and Matic. Yeah, I agree. Fred he's a double pivot midfielder. He does well in double pivot. And Matic, he was a single one. He could do that, hold that 6th position, but not anymore. He hasn't got the legs anymore, unfortunately. Martial should have been like Mbappe, but I love Martial so much. It will be sad to see him go. I feel he will go soon. Yeah, I understand. He does get a lot of stick from opposition fans, Anthony Martial does. I think that's for his productivity, though, from what we mainly see. But when he is banging goals, I can understand why you love him. The way he plays, he can drive, he dribbles, he creates space, and he's just an attractive player to watch. Technically gifted, his touch, he can link play very well. He's much more aesthetically pleasing to watch than the likes of Dan James or even a Rashford. I feel like he's a more clinical finisher than a Marcus Rashford, but Rashford gets more opportunities. So I do understand where you see that, and I can understand why he is a fan's favourite at Manchester United. I hope you can hear me, guys. Sorry, the connection keeps dipping in and out. I need to change the settings on this video or use my Ethernet cable in the future. Am I back? Am I still here? Hello? I'm not sure if I'm back. Hello? Am I back? Okay, I think I'm back. But yeah, let's go. Let me know how the connection is. Did anything happen? Did anything change for you guys there? But yeah, one sec. Here we go. Let's get back to there. He's techie, bro. His potential is crazy. But he just can't hit consistent. Yeah, it's true. He's even more inconsistent than what Pogba gets branded. Do you know what I mean? It's unfortunate, really. That's what kind of happens. And yeah, thanks for letting me know, Shearer. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying the video anyway. It's a Manchester United heavy one. There is the next one for me. Mason Greenwood. Cristiano Ronaldo. Teaching Mason Greenwood. I think his biggest weakness in his game so far is really understanding that positioning, to sense danger as a striker, to really be in those positions, to score those tap-ins, which he can do. We know he can. He's arguably the best finisher at the club. But that is what is going to need to happen for Mason Greenwood at Manchester United. He's going to learn under Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's no better player to learn than Ronaldo and Cavani, to really understand the mentality, what it takes to be a winner. Mason Greenwood, you've got Cristiano Ronaldo right there. Then you've got the young players like Diallo, Ilanga, who's performed, Shoretire, who's looked good when he's played. And then £73 million already playing at a world-class level. Jadon Sancho. And then one of the greatest players of all time. Bro, I'm gonna get to your comments, and then I've got a few questions to ask you and to ask any other Manchester United fan watching this. I can finally talk about my team. Greenwood in the next 2 seasons will become top class if he isn't already reaching it now. He's already reaching those top class levels, but now it's time to like really cement those levels in numbers, goals, and assists, which is what we need to see, and consistency. He's still young. He's still going to make mistakes. He still might have off games, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see the levels that he can go to. So I think that's everything I've covered with Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, time to ask some questions. Does Cristiano Ronaldo fit into this Manchester United side? Sorry, let me get more central. Does he fit in to the way that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer plays? Does he have the right balance in the team to become successful? And also, what is a success for Cristiano Ronaldo at his second round at Manchester United? What would you class as a success from a team's perspective and a personal point of view for Ronaldo? For me, to answer the first one about is Ronaldo, does he suit the system that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer plays? Yes, he does for me. I do think he does. I do think that with the free-flowing football, I think he actually suits Ole's side more than Pep Guardiola. From what Pep Guardiola requires from a striker, I don't think Ronaldo offers that anymore into his game. He relies on a striker as well as to be a creator of goals, also to drop deep, to press, to pick up the holes in between the defenders and midfielders, really allows the wingers to go beyond and create more space for them and get the ball out wide to those wingers. Yes, he can do that, but for me, he's a finisher. And he's someone who gets into those positions now, can go 1v1. We have seen him drift out to the left a bit more, do that signature Ronaldo step over, flick a few skills, hold the ball up, counter-attack with speed and power. We have seen that with Cristiano Ronaldo. So that's why I do think he does suit that. He will receive the ball from Pogba. He will get the service from Luke Shaw, Telles if he plays. Bruno will always look towards Ronaldo. He will always look forward, play to him. He will be in Ronaldo's shadow, unfortunately. But it's not a shame to be that. Let me see what Shearer's saying as a Manchester United fan. Definitely top 2 and pushing past the round of 16, maybe semis in the UCL. Not saying the league because consistency is a problem with this team. Spot on. And as you put there previously, sorry, forgot to mention, consistency is the biggest problem in Man United. Hate that word. You are right. Consistency is the issue. And does that come from the manager, do you think? Do you think that comes from the style of play? Sorry, also to add to this news, it is based on Manchester United. Let me go on Twitter as well as it's breaking. I'll share my screen with you in a moment. Fabrizio Romano has just tweeted. It is relevant to this news, and I'm going to share that with you now. Add that to the stream. As we can see right here, Edinson Cavani, let's click on that. Click on it now. So Edinson Cavani is absolutely not considering to leave Manchester United this summer after Cristiano Ronaldo signing. Club also 100% convinced to keep him. Paul Pogba is also staying and has never been involved in any... Yeah, we've seen you say that already. He's just repeating himself. But yes, so Cavani is staying, according to Fabrizio Romano. So yeah, at the moment, I mean, we've seen how things can change quickly. But yeah, back to what I was saying in terms of does he fit in at Manchester United? He does for me. With the service he's going to be provided from width, I think that's important. Jadon Sancho whipping balls for Cristiano Ronaldo. This Manchester United team, I'm sorry, it's the most exciting team in the league so far. And Shearer, what are you saying? Got to blame both really for the inconsistency. What the players? Good point, man. That's a good, honest Manchester United shout. You don't really hear that a lot. A lot of blame goes to Ole. But when you look at players like Bruno, he has been inconsistent at times as well. Yes, over the majority, he has been consistent, but in the big games, he's not really shone. Whatever you weigh that up to as well, you have to take responsibility for both. Paul Pogba has shown inconsistency too. Who else? Really? Defense has shown inconsistency because of, I think, the balance, the partnership doesn't really work out with Maguire and Lindelof. And then the midfielders, the two midfielders in front, they're not consistent enough. And to be honest, I don't think that the quality to be consistent. Definitely gas for the season, bro. Football is bro, you brought me on to my next point about what is a successful season. What is success for Cristiano Ronaldo? Not just this season, however long he stays there for. What is success for him? You let me know that. But for this season, the top four, wait there, let's get that. The top four, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all title contenders. You need a little bit. You need luck to win a title. You need decisions to go your way. You need injuries not to impact your season. You need players hitting the form at right times. You need fixtures. So, for example, if you've got a congested fixture schedule and you've got like Man United, well, if you're Man United, you've got Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea in that run. You need them to be off form or to be missing players with injuries. And you need certain decisions in those games to go your way and certain little bits of luck to win a league, and those things win a league. But it's so exciting to see that Premier League football has this level of title race now. Chelsea, Manchester City, Manchester United and Liverpool all could win the league if luck goes their way. If Liverpool keep their players fit and their players that have just who have just returned from injury are at the level that they were previously, it's curtains. Thiago hits the ground running now. He's got the crowd back. Second season, settles in, makes an impact. Chelsea, new signings, make the impact, hit the levels that they can consistently, where it took them to the Champions League. Manchester City, proven quality. If they can get a striker before the window shuts, who's available for them? Who do you think Manchester City will get a striker? Let me know in the comments below. I will be bringing a video on that on Monday after this weekend's games. Also, next, Manchester United. Will they win the league? Will Cristiano Ronaldo bring them up to that title? For CR7, personally, has to be a title, honestly, for the caliber player he is. But also, bar 1 or 2 positions, the squad is strong, so it's possible. Sorry, muddle up them words then again. But yeah, it has to be. For Ronaldo, the type of player you're bringing in, he has to win leagues, and he has to. He's won a league everywhere he's been. Did he win a league at Porto? I mean, not Porto, Sporting Lisbon. But ever since he was at Manchester United, he won leagues there. He won leagues at Real Madrid, Juventus. So now, can he do it again at Manchester United? That's important. This season is going to be a joke. With one of the best players back in the world ever to play, back in the Premier League. I am looking forward to this one. For me, this signing for Manchester United, what do they win this season? What, as a Manchester United fan, what would you be happy with winning this season? Do you have to win a trophy this season, whether it's the league? Do you have to compete for the league? What's the minimum position that you have to finish? How far do you go in the Champions League? How many goals does Ronaldo have to score to be classed as a success? Or is it how many, or is it the importance of the goals? You let me know in the comments below. I'm going to wrap this video up here. I've spoken 35 minutes on Manchester United. I mean, my Manchester City versus Arsenal preview. If you haven't checked that one out, go give that one a watch. But here, it's big news. I had to put my opinion out there on it. I hope you have enjoyed it, people. Smash the like button. Have your post notifications on for more. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care. Peace.